Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an entry onto the Meats playlist. This review is completely thanks to, for sourcing, funding, and shipping, Michael Wallace. Michael Wallace has sent this from Australia as part of a larger package. So we'll be taking a look at local legends. So this is not the product I had planned on doing for this review. I had mentioned in a community post a larger bag. This is not that bag. However, I was re-looking through my supply, and this caught my eye because of that. And I thought it'd be interesting to see what this exactly was, because from what I'm seeing on the picture and their selling of that idea, this is probably going to be something close to what Americans would expect from beef jerky. All right. I have a feeling this may be about as close as we're going to get to a Jack Link's or Sweet Baby Ray's by Bridgeford, etc. So it's a 55-gram bag. All right. It is a hanger bag. There is 2 notches there and there. This is just that's not it's on this side. It's on opposite sides depending on which side. Oddly, although it does have a notch and this is a sealed seam, it does not have a Ziploc in it. All right. Usually when I see a setup like this, I'm like, there's a Ziploc. It's probably not engaged, but it's fine. Sealed seam. It is a sealed seam, but there is no Ziploc. All right. This down here is saying that this is a high percentage of Australian ingredients. Made in Australia from at least 97% Australian ingredients. Down at the bottom, tender strips of lean Aussie steak. All right, going to the back. Now, their nutritional information, I can read this one, is a little bit not what we're used to, okay? So up at the top, you have one of their little slogans. Then you have a best before date, okay, which is January 7th, 2022. All right. There is a batch number. We already have the date. Doesn't really matter. All right. Premium Australian beef. No preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no added MSG. Low in fat, good source of protein. Now, they have ingredients up here and then the nutrition information. The nutrition information is a little bit odd. Well, first of all, this may contain soy and sesame, if that matters to anyone. Their nutritional information is per serving. And instead of that and then per bag, they have per serving and per 100 grams. But this isn't a 100-gram bag, and it's not even easy to discern what that works out to because it's a 55, not 50-gram bag. So I'm just going to be going per serving. 2 servings in this bag, so double all numbers. The other thing that's very odd here, and for a second it just froze me. I was like, what the heck is that? The first thing listed in the nutritional information is energy. How much energy this has per serving. And I'm like, what? And then I saw it underneath in parentheses. Calories. That's how they're saying, putting forth calories. So this product has 69 calories. That is the energy per serving. Anyway, all right, so 69 calories. I am working off the first row, which is per serving. 2 servings of bag, so double everything. Protein is 10 grams. Total fat is 0.8 grams. Total carbs is 6.2 grams. Of those 6.2, 4.1 are from sugars. Sodium is 495 milligrams. Down here it is saying that you need to refrigerate this product immediately after opening, okay? and still consume within 3 days. Underneath that is the manufacturer's information. So it's New World Foods Pty Ltd. Pty, I have no idea. It's abbreviated. It's some sort of abbreviation. So it's New World Foods Pty Ltd. Of Casino, NSW, New South Wales. It's a state in Australia. All right. So Casino, New South Wales. They can be found. That is Local Legends Beef Jerky can be found on Facebook and Instagram. There is a website email for inquiries. Inquiry at newworldfoods, all one word, .com.au for Australia. So I'm guessing if you drop the inquiry and at off the beginning of that, it would be newworldfoods.com.au. I'm opening it up. Okay. Pretty easy tear. Foil looks good. Smells good. It's pretty darn uniform stuff. Like really uniform stuff. They also note on the back, do not eat oxygen absorber sachet. So we will forego that due to their suggestion, made in Australia, and also, obviously, the barcode. So I'm going to dump this out. I don't think you can even see in there. It's really uniform. Really uniform stuff. This is reminding me of something that we'd be used to, which is why I chose this. It is not a huge bag. All right. So that is what you're looking at. It is pretty darn uniform stuff. I mean, but it doesn't seem like it's bit formed. I can see the grain cut. There are some variations, but really, it's like this. Now, it's real pliable. It's not tacky to the touch, but the moisture level in this is high. There is a tearing, though. There is a tearing. This is not what we would consider an American old school beef jerky, but it's firmer than a Jack Link's product. No, it's really good. It's really good. It's a bit rubbery on the chew, but it's like a firm rubbery, so I don't mind it so much. It's got a really good flavor. This is an original. I am guessing they have a little bit of soy sauce in play, thus this containing the soy and sesame. Let me say. Ingredients: beef 85%, sugar, maltodextrin, salt, vegetable powders, fruit extracts, spices, acidity regulator, sodium citrate, vegetable oil, and then flavor. The last ingredient is flavor. Okay? They may have that set up there differently. Some of those ingredients may be the ingredients of soy sauce, because I'm definitely tasting some. So this is very close to what you would find or expect to find in a bag of Jack Link's anything. Okay? It's the same type stuff. This is the only bag of stuff from Michael's shipment that looks like this. The others have windows, and I can tell they don't look like this. It's good stuff. It's really uniform, but it's not bit formed. You can see the grain of the meat. It's an original. Original beef jerky in what I would call the American format, or the modern American format. Only not from America. I may check out their Facebook page, if that's easily findable. I still have a Facebook profile. I'm not using it anymore. It's a bit of a chew, this stuff. It's not a terrible amount, but the protein count is pretty good, considering. Doubling that number up, it's 20 grams of protein for the bag. That's a lot of protein and not as much product. There are some fatty bits I'm noticing. There is one of them. Up at the upper tip right there. Which I am not a fan of. That's the only one I'm seeing. I'll give you another shot now. I've eaten a bunch of it, obviously. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So if you ever caught in Australia, you're not quite sure about their versions of beef jerky, look for Local Legends original tender recipe and you'll get something close to what you're expecting. Mr. Michael Wallace, I want to thank you again. There's a bunch more of these coming. Products from Australia. None of them, to my knowledge, are like this. I've looked in the windows of them. This is the only one I believe that's like this. I'm just going to finish this up. I'm going to go. This has been the review of Local Legends Beef Jerky Original. Product from Australia. They are found on Facebook or New World Foods, all one word, .com.au. AU being Australia. I do want to thank you all for watching. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.